جسد منور. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Innal hamdalillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh wa na'udzu billahi min syururi anfusina wa min sayyiati a'malina. May yahdihillahu fala mudhillalah wa may yudlil fala hadiyalah. Asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarikalah wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. My dear beloved brothers and sisters, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase the sabr in us. Amin. May Allah give us extra patience. Now, brothers and sisters, today I would like to discuss with all of you the importance of learning how to have a good communication as husband and wife. The adab of communicating between husband and wife. In the early part, we did discuss about the adab of talking, speaking in general. Now we are going to zoom into the adab of communicating as husband and wife. Now we do believe if we don't have the good communication from early part, I don't think we will end up as husband and wife. The reason that we can be husband and wife because we have started to have a good communication. And we have developed a good understanding between both parties. And also we have learned how to respect each other through our communication. But then what happened to the married life after some time, there is a lot of miscommunication. The normal scenario, before we got married, normally the man will love to talk more than the woman. Before married, the man is always want to share with their so-called friend. So many to talk, so many things to share, no ending. The discussion have no comma and no full stop. Continuously, half hour, 1 hour, we do not know where do we get all the energy to talk. And that is the one that attract the girl, towards this guy, or he must be a good communicator. But after marriage, because before marriage, the girl always listen more than talking. After marriage now, things start to change. Now the girl is going to talk more than the guy. But now the girl is a wife and the guy is a husband. The normal scenario, majority of what is happening is that at that point of time, now the woman, the wife is doing the talking and the husband is doing the listening. Before husband and wife, man is talking more. The woman is just a good listener. After become legal as husband and wife, now the man become a good listener and the wife become a good talker. Is that okay? If we agreed upon that, if we feel it's okay. But there are a lot of problems started because of this miscommunication. And again, brothers and sisters, when you want to talk about anything, you must know the time and the place. Give you an example. If you want to correct the mistake of somebody, or if you want to advise somebody, whether the wife want to advise the husband want to advise the wife, the parent want to advise the children, don't do it when you are eating. Rule number 1. You can talk, of course, but don't keep on complaining, get angry, scolding, advising, because at that point of time, people want to enjoy the food. But when you keep on complaining, you're going to kill their appetite. If, example, I'm going to eat and you are offering a food, now you are talking and talking, you're talking about me, do you think I can eat? I can't even swallow the food anymore. I become so tired, upset, and my appetite is gone. Sometimes people get so upset, they just throw the plate. And you will end up with a lot of tension. Because when you are eating, you just talk of the food, no problem. How do you find the food today? Is there enough salt? Is there enough sugar? Enough spices? Example, don't go and talk about all this. You upset the whole scenario. When people want to eat in relaxation. No, when people have problems, I don't think they can eat well. So don't talk about problem when you are eating. Please, have some adab. Now it's food time. Let them enjoy their food first. Hold on. I know that you want to talk, but hold on. Be patient. Sabr. This is the time you must restrain yourself. Use patience. If you want the people to enjoy their food. It's like your children. The children have done something wrong early, and now you want to talk to them. Don't talk to them when they are eating. This is rule number one. Rule number two, as husband and wife. As husband and wife, if you want to discuss anything about office work, about dunya, meaning about other people, about what happened in the office, what happened in our business, don't do it in bedtime. No. At bedtime is a time that you can discuss about the good thing that we have together. You know, you got to create a very loving mood. So it enhances the relationship as husband and wife. Yeah, sometimes the husband loves you so much at night. He wants to spend more time talking about the good thing that we have before. But suddenly you start to talk about other things, bringing other people's problem, bringing all the office problem, the business problem in bedtime. Now you're going to kill his whole mood the whole night. He wants to have a good time with you, you're talking about other people. Or sometimes you want to talk something very good. But your husband, you love him so much, you want to have a good relationship that particular night. And now your husband is bringing all the problem. You know, this problem, that problem. You are going to kill all the good feeling. And what will happen to us at the end of the night? Nothing. Upset, regret. You turn your face to the right, he turns his face to the left. Both are husband and wife, that when you sleep, it's like you are a stranger, both looking from the different direction. What kind of family life is this? What kind of feeling that you have developed? Do this kind of communication bring any good to the family, to the husband and wife? If it's not going to bring anything good, why must you talk at that time? Like what I say, I know there's the best time, the time that you are together now, you have your privacy, you want to share with each other. Yeah, you share about your good feeling, all the good things, so that it can enhance the love, the warm kind of feeling for husband and wife. Less tense, no tension, a lot of peace, a lot of tranquility, a lot of love. And alhamdulillah, at the end of the day, we have, both of us have a good night's sleep. But if you are starting to bring all the problem in bedtime, na'uzubillah, you want to kill all the good feeling, the good mood. If one party has no patience, he'll just leave you and go and check in the hotel. Say there's no more peace. In bedtime, no peace. Always there's some problem when we want to sleep. We brought up the problem. We bring up all the issue that is in the office in bedtime. That is not the right time. And also when you want to talk to the children. If you want to correct the children, you want to complain about the children, don't do it in front of the people. In front of their friend, in front their relative. And sometimes we forget brother and sister as mother, as father. But normally the one who do a lot of talking normally is the mother. Maybe you don't mean that. It's just a habit. We like to talk. You don't know my son. You don't know my daughter. She's a lazy girl, you know. She don't even clean her own room. She do not know how to give her cook the rice. Don't say this kind of. We know that maybe our daughter is lazy, but you don't go to expose her weaknesses in front of the auntie, the uncle. her cousin, your friend. You know what will happen if you keep on doing that. We know what is going to happen. Each time when any auntie and uncle comes, or their relative or their friend, she is not going to come out from her room. Or she will just disappear and excuse herself. Why? Because she do not want to be ashamed, be embarrassed by you as a mother, by you as a father. Don't talk about your children's problem in front of relative and friend. No, they need to be honored. They want people to respect them too. You also must respect your children as father, as mother. If you do not know how to show respect to them, it's very hard for them to love you. They run away from your friend because they know when your friend comes, you are going to talk bad about them. You are going to gossip about them. You are going to embarrass them. So we know that embarrassing a person is very un-Islamic. So we hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give us the art of talking, knowing when to talk, what to talk, and inshallah, we have a good communication. Alhamdulillah, brother and sister, we hope that we are open for this kind of discussion. I know it's not easy because it has something to do with every one of us. Every one of us today is having a lot of problem in communication, but normally not with outsiders, with people who are close to us. Communication breakdown between husband and wife cause of a lot of discomfort, unrest at home, and it may end out with divorce. Communication breakdown with the children is going to leave you. They will say, enough is enough. You're going to lose your children. They are your children, but they don't feel comfortable to stay at home anymore. The home is like hell for them. Each time they come home, problem, problem, problem. We want to create a home as a place that we can find peace. It's very important. Because always complain, nothing else, always complain. How can they feel at peace to be at home? And that's why there are a lot of children now don't like to be at home. They like to spend their time outside with their friends, and they prefer to stay with their friend than to stay in our house. Why? And we must know, because we always complain. Of course, as mother, we have high expectation, but we are we, they are they. They cannot be like us, we cannot be like that. Everyone Allah created differently. But of course, the good thing, we hope that everybody will learn from each other. Sometimes we are very particular. It so happens our children are not. They are too simple. They are too simple that they don't do things correctly, properly. You call them to clean, they clean halfway. You call them to wash, they don't wash properly, and still it's oily. Yeah. So sometimes they wash, they break the plate, they break the glass because they are not careful. So it makes you very, very upset. Because to us, clean means this. Because we have a value, we have an understanding, we have the knowledge of clean. I say clean means is totally clean. It must be clean properly. To them, cleaning is cleaning. It's like washing a plate. Wash is washing. Put something under the water and you wash. But people who know the art of washing is very different. They try to clean what the oil is on the plate first, and then they put under the running water, and they really clean it properly. This is important for people who want to learn the art of cleaning. But sometimes children, they were not taught. It's not because they do not know. Because they were not taught. When you want to come and give a helping hand, when you're young, you say, oh, no, 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 my son, you don't have to do this, it's not your work, It's a woman's world, kitchen belong to the woman. The Prophet never said the kitchen belonged to woman. The Prophet also gave a helping hand to his wife, Aisha. So the same thing, husband and wife must help each other. Children, son and daughter also must help each other. If they can, wash their own hand, why can't they wash the plate, example? And do it properly, show them, guide them. They may not know. Some people don't even know how to cook because we don't allow them to come into the kitchen, except when eating, when lunch, breakfast, because we have made to do everything. So their duty is to throw everything, to dirty everything, and somebody is going to clean and pick up everything. Who should we blame? We should be blamed. We should discipline. Even we have a domestic helper, well, we have to educate our children. We have a good communication with them, remind them how to clean things properly, how to wash things properly, and how to fold their clothes properly, how to hang clothes after washing properly. Even hanging wet clothes, you must have some art so that you don't crumble the whole garment, and then for you to iron is harder. Even picking up dry clothes, also you must have art of doing it. Everything there is an art. So if you have a good communication, you want your children to pick up all the good things, but you communicate with them in a nice manner, with love, with care, not with anger, not with all the negative feeling. You know nothing. You are stupid. You are careless or you are lazy. Now, if you always highlight all these negative words, your children can turn up negative. If you talk to your husband, oh, you are not good and now you are not clean, and after some time they are so used to what you say, they don't care anymore. The same goes to when the husband is complaining about their wife, you are a lousy cook, you are this, you are that. After some time, she really become a lousy wife. So it's up to you, brother and sister. Learn, please. Islam is a knowledge of life and death. Islamic value cover from the day we were born until we go back to Allah. It covers every single thing. The adab towards Allah, manners towards Allah, manners towards the book of Allah, manners towards the Prophet, manners towards parents, manners towards children, adab, eating, drinking, every single thing that we do, even going to the toilet, you have adab. Every single thing, washing, adab, cleaning, adab, when you want to sweeping, adab. Allahu Akbar. If you understand Islam as the way of life, and if you understand the importance of following the right Islamic adab means the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because Allah just revealed the ayah, the command in the Quran, but who implement this command? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And that's why Aisha was asked about the akhlaq, the adab, the manners, the conduct, the characteristic of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And what did she say? Do you remember, sisters? The Aisha said, Kana khuluquhul Quran. The character of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the Quran. Whatever Allah wants him to do, he does it first. And that's how the knowledge and the sunnah is being blessed, because the Prophet, he himself act upon the knowledge. And then he conveyed the knowledge not just by speech, by word, also by action to his companion. And then the companion passed down the same kind of knowledge, word and action, down to the next generation, the tabi'in. And the tabi'in do the same. All the knowledge that they learn, they act upon it, and they pass it down to the tabi'in. And that's why this 3 generation, brother and sister, the Prophet said, Khairun nas qarni, thumma allazina yalunahum, thumma allazina yalunahum, 3 times. This is what the Prophet said. So if you want to go back to become the best ummah, the best generation, alhamdulillah, the chance is still there. Because Allah said, وَالَّذِينَ اتَّبَعُوهُمْ بِإِحْسَانٍ. In Surah At-Tawbah, verses 100, Allah reminds us, and whoever follow them. They have set a standard. They have set an example. So it's easier for us to just follow up, be a good copycat. We like to copy a lot of things. To the extent, the copyright also we want to copy. See what is happening to us? We copy so many bad things. Thing that is wrong, we like to copy. Thing that is so good that Allah has talked about the people before us. That Allah is so happy, radiyallahu anhum, wa radu an. Allah is so pleased with them. You know what's going to happen when Allah is pleased with somebody? Allah is going to bless you. And that's why the first, second, and the third generation is being blessed. Even until today, we don't live in their time. We know none of them. But when people talk about them, mashallah, it's like that they're living in our time. When you follow the sunnah of the Prophet, people who really follow the sunnah of the Prophet, they feel like the Prophet is with them. It's like the Prophet is alive, because his teaching is alive. And the companion Abu Bakr, Omar, Osman, Ali, we feel that they are still with us because we are still talking about them. And alhamdulillah, we don't talk anything bad about them. We have no right to talk anything bad about them because we are not as good as them. This is the value, the Aadaab. And this value is very, very important, brothers and sisters. You must know where you stand when you want to compare with somebody. Every time when you want to compare, the Prophet always said, compare yourself with somebody who is worse than you. Then you are contented. Don't compare with somebody who is better than you, because you cannot be better than them. When you want to compare with something, brothers and sisters, of course, being human, we like to compare with people. No problem. But the Prophet gives us a very good guideline. When you want to compare with somebody, always compare yourself with somebody who are worse than you. And when you want to compare with somebody who is better than you, you compare with what is best in them, you learn, and what you have, you are contented. That means it's better for your heart. If you try to compare with people who are better than you, we are worried that you cannot be grateful. You become very ungrateful. You keep on complaining. Oh yeah, they are different. No, you just try your best. But you always compare. Alhamdulillah, Allah have given me the opportunity. Allah have given me a good scholar to guide me. So when you have this good thing, but don't waste it. All the good things don't come always. It comes once and it may leave us. So grab the opportunity. Whatever you have learned from the Quran and Sunnah, please act upon it. And don't entertain what people say anymore. Don't try to please human anymore to displease Allah. But if you can please human, in the same time you please Allah, not displeasing Allah, you're welcome to do it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all our good deeds and give us all the good feeling so that we become a better person. Amin. Ya Rabbil Alamin. Wabillahi taufiqi wal aqri da'wana. And alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.